Hey everybody, it's another episode of Boxing Therapy. I'm your host, Lyndon Jones Jr. I'm going to give you guys the fight results for Anthony Joshua, who is now 15-0 with 15 KOs, who was just fighting Dillian Whyte, who is now 16-1 with 13 KOs. Whyte received his first loss by Anthony Joshua via 7th round TKO. Joshua was defending his WBC International and Commonwealth Heavyweight title, and he also won the vacant British Heavyweight title tonight. I have to say, this fight was way more eventful than watching Tyson Fury versus Vladimir Klitschko. I mean, you definitely couldn't fall asleep on this one. I mean, nobody. It was really fighting this fight. Nobody was just dancing around and holding each other. But let's cut to the fight. In round one, Joshua used his size and power at Whyte, like I was talking about in my fight prediction. He was using his size, to basically, just power and body Whyte. Whyte punches didn't really seem to do that much against Joshua. Joshua was unloading on Whyte in the first round. He was really beating him up really good. At the end of round one, though, I guess Whyte wasn't quite satisfied with what was going on, so he kind of came after Joshua after the bell, throwing a left hook over the referee. I guess everybody hopped in the ring, and eventually they got Whyte back in the corner and they got him separated. I'm glad he didn't get disqualified for what was going on, because I would have been really disappointed if the fight just ended right there and then. I just wouldn't have been happy, because just from the build-up of this fight, Whyte beating Joshua in the amateurs, so they had some bad blood in this fight. In round two, Joshua caught Whyte with a really good uppercut. Then then Whyte got Joshua right back with a good left hook that seemed to really hurt Joshua. He stumbled back for a second. So, and then he had Joshua on the ropes for a moment. Looked like he was pretty dazed. Joshua kind of regained himself back. In round three, Whyte was using his jab a lot, like I was telling you. Just from watching him in other fights, Whyte loves to use that jab. He's got that really good jab. Joshua didn't really have that much head movement. He was just getting clocked by those jabs. And that was kind of worrying me, even though his punches didn't seem like they were that hard to really hurt Joshua, but just the damage, and, just how refs may look at the fight, that's a game changer. He looked really tired, he looked really tired breathing out his mouth. I'm talking about Joshua. He looked really tired. Everyone was saying Whyte was gonna be knocked out by round three, but apparently everybody who was betting on that over there in the UK, they might be a little salty right now. In round four, I guess this is the first time that Joshua has gotten to round four in his career, so I guess we got to give credit to Whyte for bringing him this far. The fight is starting to it was almost starting to look like their amateur fight. They were just basically throwing punches at each other at this point. They both seemed really winded and out of breath, I guess, from the previous rounds. Round five, Joshua catches Whyte with a huge right hook to the temple, shaking Whyte, kind of wobbling him to the center of the ring. Joshua gave him a lot of. He was changing up his style in this round, giving Whyte a lot of hard body shots, and I know Whyte could feel those, because he's a little soft around the midsection. He wasn't, when you look at Whyte versus Joshua, you could tell that Whyte is not chiseled up as Joshua. And round six, Joshua landed a couple of shots to Whyte. Whyte kind of shook him off and came forward with some combinations of his own. In round seven was the final round. Joshua threw a big right hand to clock Whyte right on the side of his head. After that, Whyte's legs were gone. He was basically just shaking up all around the ring. Joshua chased him down, hit him with some more combinations, and then he landed this really, really hard uppercut on him that just basically just left Whyte hanging out on the canvas, like kind of halfway hanging through the ropes. It was kind of a scary moment. But I'm pretty sure this will, Joshua winning this fight, it'll set him up for a title shot next year in 2016. I would love to see Joshua to get some exposure over here in the States. I believe he's really the next big heavyweight thing coming. We got to see Joshua take some really good clean shots from Whyte tonight. We got to see him go more rounds than we've ever seen him. He's definitely still got a lot to learn, but he's still definitely got he's got the skills to beat a lot of people in this heavyweight division, and we're going to see more of him in the future, I'm pretty sure. Now, I'm got to get ready because I got to head up to B-Dubs. I'm going to be covering the UFC fight for Aldo versus McGregor for UFC 194. This has been another episode of Boxing Therapy. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button below and subscribe to my channel. Again, this is Boxing Therapy. I'm going to catch you guys later.